Hey guys, Paul here from MPE Suspension. Hey, today just giving a little bit of a brief overview on the mods that we do to the Honda Africa Twins. So we've been setting these up for quite a few years now. I think the bike came out sort of 2016, so we've had quite a lot of them through the workshop. We've got some nice setups for these bikes. So what we found standard, they're fairly lightly sprung. They're probably set up for around 75 to 85 kilo riders. Quite comfortable for road use and maybe gravel roads, that type of terrain. If you find that you wanted to ride the bike a little bit more, or if you're a heavy rider, want to ride the bike a little bit more aggressively off-road, like four-wheel drive tracks, a little bit rougher, undulating trails, they're probably a little soft. So if you find you're doing a bit of touring work, long distance, carrying a lot of gear or carrying pillion, you will find the limits of the standard springs quite quickly, especially on the rear. The bike will sit low, you'll max out the preload adjuster, headlights will be pointing high, bike won't steer very well. So generally what we're doing, matching spring rates front and rear right away, and then we're modifying the internal compression, rebound dampening, fitting a mid-valve dampening assembly to the front forks. It really just customizing to suit the individual rider, whether you're coming from a street bike background and you want to keep it nice and comfortable, or you want to ride the bike, you come from a dirt bike background, you want to ride the bike a little bit more aggressive, you're going to be a little bit more adventurous on trails that you go on, four-wheel drive tracks, a little bit rougher dirt roads, well, we can reset to suit that type of terrain. Okay, so the main mods that we're doing, so we're doing an individual custom setup to suit everyone. So it's not one setting that we're putting in to suit everyone. So you may be coming from a street bike background or a dirt bike background. I find a lot of guys with street bikes want a nice comfortable ride. They're probably not going quite so aggressive off-road or riding the bike as quickly off-road. So they want more comfortable setup. They may be just doing bitumen and dirt roads. Whereas other people from a dirt bike background want to ride the bike a bit more aggressively off-road, take it on four-wheel drive tracks, get the wheels off the ground, maybe off erosion mounds. So generally speaking, with customizing that springs to suit the rider weight, so generally stiffer rates fork springs, stiffer rate shock spring. These have a really good hydraulic preload adjuster on them standard, so we're trying to set them up so when you're solo, no luggage, you've got that preload adjuster on a minimum setting, and then you've got the full range of that hydraulic preload adjuster to increase that preload for the luggage that you put on the back. So if you take a pillion or luggage or pillion and luggage, you can increase that preload, get the back to sit up a little higher, get the bike steering correctly. So we're matching springs to suit the rider weight, and then we're modifying the internal compression, rebound dampening, fitting a mid-valve compression assembly into the front forks. All that is custom to suit the ride that you want, and the feel. So I said whether you want a really comfortable setting or you want to ride the bike a little bit more aggressive. So each setting that we do is custom to the customer.